Today, we investigate the daring adventure of an African king who set foot on American ground long before 1492, and the impact of his relentless journey that can still be felt in America to this day. Hello everyone, welcome to Totem, Tales of the Motherland. My name is Mimi. I am your hostess and storyteller. I know this comes as a big surprise. There's actually a face behind the voice you become familiar with. Many of you have requested this new format and we decided to give it a try and see how it goes. For those of you returning to the channel, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you. Thank you so much for your continued support over the past 2 years. It means a lot to us. We hope that you continue to enjoy our stories and that you continue to share them with your loved ones. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome to the Totem family. Welcome to the forum. We are so glad that you decided to join us. Totem is a platform where we celebrate our African heritage and where we share it with the rest of the world because it is a beautiful, unique heritage. We do so through storytelling, mainly, but also through other things such as sharing old proverbs and riddles, and also by just enjoying African music through some soothing meditation videos. We hope that you like our content, and if you do, do not hesitate to hit the like button, post a comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and feel free to share our content with your loved ones. This helps us continue to provide you with more stories, more content, but it also helps with the YouTube algorithm. We want to make sure that the next generation gets to experience storytelling just like we did. Without further ado, I'd like to delve into today's story. Today's story is a fascinating one, in my humble opinion. It is the story of a leader who would stop at nothing to reach a faraway land that he did not even know existed. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do. As for me, I will see you after the story. Cheers. MANSA ABUBAKARI II. In the 14th century, on the west coast of the motherland, lay a vast empire that is best known for its extensive knowledge, its fine art, and of course, its gold and other precious metals. This empire stretched over 1.29 million kilometers and included what is now Mauritania, Senegal, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Guinea, Mali, and many more African countries. The highest rulers of this empire were given the title of MANSA, which can be translated as emperor. And the MANSA that was ruling in 1310 was MANSA ABUBAKARI II. MANSA ABUBAKARI II was a good and valiant leader. He was brave and he had worked extensively to expand his territory. He was always eager to see how far his empire could extend, going further and further to the west. This thirst for more land acquisition ran in his family. His great-uncle Soundiata Keita founded the kingdom by acquiring a large stretch of the Sahara Desert and many of the forests that border the west coast. It is in that spirit that MANSA ABUBAKARI II decided to go beyond the last frontier, the Atlantic Ocean. He wanted to know what land, if any, laid past a seemingly untamable body of water. He therefore worked with the brightest engineers from Chad to have 200 boats built for the expedition. The boats took to the sea, and the occupants used drums to communicate with each other on this treacherous journey. However, after only a few days at sea, a strong storm caused all but one boat to sink. The captain of the only remaining boat came back to Mali, and he explained that due to the storm, he lost track of the other boats and had to turn around. This did not discourage MANSA ABUBAKARI II at all, no. Instead, he decided to send 2,000 boats the next time, and he himself would go with the expedition. Many of his trusted advisors tried to talk him out of it. They said the empire needed him, that it was insane to go searching for distant lands that no one was even sure existed, and that his empire was big and rich enough. But MANSA ABUBAKARI II would stop at nothing. There was more on the other side of the ocean. He could feel it, and he would go there himself, even if it meant losing his life over it. That's how determined he was. He agreed with part of his advisors' concerns, though. He understood that the empire would need a leader during his absence, so he appointed his brother, Kanku Musa, to rule over the land while he was gone. MANSA ABUBAKARI II hired the best engineers, craftsmen, and laborers the empire had to offer. With enough provisions to last for weeks, he and his men embarked towards the elusive land. Weeks went by, then months, then years. Officially, MANSA ABUBAKARI II was never heard from again. Interestingly enough, there are accounts of trade that took place between the east coast of Brazil and the Malian Empire. Trade of gold and other goods. There are also accounts among the native populations of the Americas at the time, the Olmecs, of a dark-skinned, high-ranking nobility figure that came with many boats and touched down on their territory, dressed in fine white attire with a white turban wrapped around their heads. Furthermore, when Christopher Columbus first arrived in that part of the Americas, he found gold-dipped spears among the natives, gold that was later found to have originated in Mali. Many artifacts found in South America clearly show evidence that the two continents established contact long before 1492, long before Christopher Columbus's arrival in America. So, what can we make of this account? According to legend, MANSA ABUBAKARI II liked the newfound place so much that he decided to remain there. He handed over the Mali Empire to his brother Kanku Musa, who therefore became the very well-known Mansa Musa, the richest man that ever lived. It is believed that part of Mansa Musa's fortune actually originated from the fruitful trade between the two lands. This is the tale Mansa Musa himself told an Egyptian dignitary during one of his voyages around 1334. To date, there are very few records of MANSA ABUBAKARI II. Many people don't even know he had existed. One has to intentionally dig deep to uncover the amazing feat this great emperor performed. Did he or didn't he reach the Americas? And if he did he do so before Columbus? Would that be too revolutionary? Would that change the course of history a little too much for comfort? You decide.
Wasn't that fascinating? Wasn't that intriguing? Told you. Unfortunately, it's time for me to go, but it's been a pleasure, and I will see you again next time right here for another story on Tales of the Motherland. And as we say where I'm from, yeah. Bye now.